What's up, guys? Matco Michaels here. He survived through the coronavirus and still going strong, and so are we. So let's go take a look and see what he's got on the truck. You guys, come on. Ooh-wee. Look at that green and black box.
Yep, that's we saw
I seen the purple one was gone. I seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, it didn't last very long. We went to the shop yesterday, and he walked in, and the first thing he did was ask me why I put it there. And I said, well, to catch people's eye. You know, he goes, did you have to put it right there? Well, yeah. And his attention never got off of it. It was on it from there on out. Once you give him the key and let him open it, I mean, he wanted it then. He liked the all purple, but it was he thought it was too much purple. And then that box kind of split it up, and it looked just right.
Dude, that box right there is beautiful, bro.
Well, and see, I'm not a fan of a complete green, that green box. Like, I like that green
one because it's got enough black in it to break it up.
Well, that green looks right there. That green looks right, so it looks really good. I like that box. So,
man, that's a nice box right there. I like that too.
I do. I was kind of worried about it. The emblems. I'm glad they went ahead and come out with the colored emblems, because you threw a chrome emblem on there, and that changes the whole look of that box. Like, at that point, you might as well just leave an emblem off if it's going to be chrome, in my opinion.
Man, that thing's pretty.
I agree. That's like having a truck that's got black wheels on it with chrome nerf bars on it and chrome roll bar in the back.
Yeah. But I think and you know, we requested that for a while, and we finally got it to where we don't have to order 2 boxes to do it, so.
Man, that sucker right there is short, man. I like it. And I'm not even much of a green guy, but that's a damn good looking box.
Yeah. Hey, it matches y'all's uniforms, I'm just saying. It works.
Man, that thing looks good. I like it. How wide is that one?
I'm not sure. I'd have to pull it up and look.
A double bank, it?
Yeah, it's a double bay.
You don't have a tape measure on here?
No, I don't.
You don't stock tape measures
I
anymore?
I don't do tape measures.
Yeah.
Matco has one, but I didn't have a whole lot of requests for it.
Man.
And the one that I did have, I took off and have it at the house somewhere. Like, occasionally I'll go get a tape measure at the house, and I'll find it, and I'm like, I need to put this on the truck. But at this point, it's become mine. Like, it's...
This is a fine tool. You know, I bought that size from you. I see you got the bigger size too.
Yeah, I got the bigger size. Yeah, I think you did a video changing out an airbag, maybe. I don't remember what.
Remember when I told you, I said, you said I got something to work on that. I said, if it'll pull this damn stud out here, I'll take it. I never did even ask the price on it. I just took it. That right there's a fine.
Well, Michael, I may have missed it, but I see something looks like new on that toolbox over there.
It is. We picked that up at Expo and got it in. It's made by Speedjaw. It's one of their new Vises. It's actually got a ratcheting bar. Instead of having to spin that thing all the way around, that one ratchets. It's a quick adjust, so it's a lot easier to use. They've actually got a smaller one too. It hasn't come in yet, but I'm gonna take the smaller one and mount it in the truck.
What size is that one?
That one is a 6-inch. So the other one's smaller. That way I can do like ratchet repairs, because or not ratchets, but our breaker bars. We're starting to do some repairs on them that need a vise. And here, I can pull it out that way you can. Oh.
That's pretty cool right there.
It is. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna be showing it off. I got it in 2 days ago, so I'm showing it. I'm gonna take it out of the box so people can see it. May never get it back in the box, but that's okay, because the goal is to sell it anyway. Well, the box inside of the box. Oh, let's just. I wasn't expecting that part. Let's Christmas all over again.
It's like Christmas every Friday around here.
Yeah. It's every day of the week usually at the house. We're getting something new just about there, or something in, you know, whether we're restocking or. I like the fact that it's kind of low profile. It's not big and bulky. So, alright, throw stuff in the floor. The only downfall I saw on it is it don't have really much of a, you know, it doesn't, well actually it doesn't have one at all, a place to strike anything. And, you know, normally they have the handle spot. But, pretty cool little design. Which, as you can see, you could probably stick a regular ratchet wrench on there if you wanted to, but.
A socket.
Yeah.
Impact. Oh.
Yeah. So.
That's nice.
Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I've had to just sit there and just spin on this.
So you press it here and it'll probably unlock and
disengage
the teeth, right?
You were able to do it real easy down there. I haven't really played with it, so I don't know. There we go. So it's just a quick adjust.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Right
That works
there.
like that cutoff saw you got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, that's a nice vise right there. It'll probably open the same way, won't it?
Well, I think so, yeah.
It's probably just a little tight. 'Cause it's new.
I don't know if it opens that way or not. I know it goes in. It should. But
And those look like they're replaceable.
well, and it actually comes with different, it comes with a bag of different jaws, so. It's got several different options there.
Oh wow.
It's got some plastic ones and then
Man, that's nice right there.
got some actual big metal grip ones, so a couple of different options for that. But in general, pretty nice little jack. Comes apart.
It's nice.
Is that what I said?
I guess you could use it as a jack.
Well, I got a new jack too. It's sitting down here.
I don't know what you'd jack up with it or how
Yeah.
long it worked, but hey, if somebody wants to buy it for a jack, you'll sell it, right?
Well, you know, it's Friday and it's almost time to quit, so it's almost time to call it a day.
Man, that's a nice little old vise right there.
Yeah,
How bad salty is that joker?
I'll look it up and see the bottom.
Because it's as nice as it is, it's got to be bad.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice. At Expo, I didn't really look at a whole lot of prices. It was just, yeah, I think I need to show that off.
That's a nice vise. Well, I see you got the Cobalt lids out on display.
I do, got them out, showing them off.
That there Matco. Well, they know how to suck that money out of your pocket, boy.
Well,
Let's bring out a good set of drill bits. And then after everybody gets a loving them and addicted to them, we'll bring out something that's even better.
well, you know they do the same thing in cars. You know, they make a car, it's real popular, and then instead of just creating something more, something totally different, let's just upgrade it to where it's even more of what we want, what we need.
That's a really nice vise. Really nice vise.
Yeah,
Are those the same shirts you had? I don't think you had them last week, did you?
yeah, I had them, but I didn't have them out on display. That's the new summer tees that we ordered back last year during the winter, I think.
Those are nice too. Nice, nice, nice.
And then I guess the reason I stumbled up on this is because I got for a while that was a new low profile jack. I didn't ever order one, but I decided at Expo to go ahead and order one. I was going to take it out, but that thing's heavy. I don't want to have to roll it around
I
constantly.
know when we pictured cab up, I was like, man.
Yeah.
So I got a funny story to tell you guys. Michael brought his truck in here and we did a service on it, and I went to pick the cab up. And I was like, man, I'm getting weak. Normally I can pick this thing up no problem. I told Michael, I was like, God, I can tell I'm getting older. He started laughing. He said that he had that jack in the front seat up there. So it was like an extra 160 pounds.
It's heavy. It definitely says to have 2 people load it, and they mean it.
Hey, if I can get that jack out of that box and put it in the back of my truck with one hand, will you give it to me?
Only if I can hide the handles.
Don't go there, Michael.
Oh man, you get everybody all stirred up again over here. Everybody's ready to go to Hamilton's house and kill him over that jack bet. Well,
There ain't no need in that.
no need in all that.
If it was to make anybody mad, it should make Bill mad, right?
No, hey, it was fair. He said the jack, and he meant the handle too. So
He actually said the handle
Yeah.
first. I don't think we had the video on. And then, yeah.
I will say this.
It got ugly there for a little while.
It doesn't take much to make people mad. I have figured that out.
I lost fair and square. Oh well, it's my fault.
But that one's heavy. I don't know how heavy that one was. That one's heavy. I don't want to take that bet, but that one there is definitely like one of the ones that you put down on the floor once and then you just pull it around and you don't pick it up again.
Yeah.
You know, I've had some Napa jacks and stuff when I worked at a dealership. You could pretty much just pick up by the handle and walk around. That one you're not doing that with. Like, I might have made that one just a little too heavy, but it's because of how sturdy it is. So
Yeah.
I'll take that every day of the week.
I've got an older Matco jack in the shop in there that I bought with it come as some kind of special where you get 2 jack stands with it.
Yeah.
And I've had it since 2003, 2004.
You know, they call that one the old one the Beast or whatever.
Yeah, that's the one Bill's got.
And I love that jack, but I like this one because it's low profile.
Yeah.
And some of these newer cars are coming out so low to the ground already now. You know, it almost there for a point you didn't have a jack that was just right, because you either had the lifted truck or the new car that was almost all the way to the ground. So it was in between on both. But that one there seems to, I saw a lot of comments on it on Facebook. Everybody really likes it, so I like it.
It's hard to beat a good jack.
Yeah, that it is.
So is Matco going to come out with one of these? It's got the 13, 14 inch, you think?
I'm gonna send it up the product pipeline and see what we get. Maybe. I'm sure it's just like the drill bits. It's always open for.
I'm going to wait. Because I need a 13 is what I need.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's always eligible to be upgraded, modified, made
Because
better.
what'll happen is, I'll buy this set, then they'll come out like a 5-piece set, but you can't buy just the 2. So that's what'll happen.
Yeah, they may do that.
You get me this time, Matco. Y'all got me on the drill bits. I'm gonna wait.
Well, and you know, and that drill bit, that set of drill bits, it's gonna be nice to have as an additional. But if I was a new tech, I'd buy just the Cobra. I'm waiting on the bigger set. That way I can really start pushing them. I've had a couple of guys who don't use the bigger drill bits, and they've went ahead and jumped on board with those, and they've liked them.
Yeah.
You know, I've sold 2 or 3 sets. And my big thing at Expo was how am I going to try to sell these? I didn't really know how many I'd sell, so I ordered one box. Well, I was about 10 off. I should have ordered 10, 11 sets.
If you'd ordered 10 or 11 though,
I wouldn't have sold one. So that's the way it goes. Oh, you know, and
well, owning a business, especially a small business, is kind of a strategy game. You know, you gotta get lucky with some stuff.
well, you know, it's funny you bring that up. So everybody about the coronavirus, we talked about it last week on the video. Don't panic. Don't panic. You know, it's wash your hands, do this. Well, everybody panicked. So now more than ever, there's 2 ways that I consider that you can go out of business fast. That's under ordering. If you don't have anything, you can't sell anything, you're going to go out of business, right? But then also, like now, in a time that none of us have been in, right? To where everybody's freaking out, they're wanting to shut down and everything. Now you can over order. So it's like, you know, at Expo, nobody thought about that at Expo. Nobody thought that it was going to get to this point. Last week, I didn't think it was going to get to this point. But this week, I've definitely changed my whole game plan. It's, you know, it's more the strategy had to change. It's not, let's see how much we can order. It's, let's order what we got to have and then let's, you know, of course I'm going to order what my customers want.
The goal is stay in business till this is over.
Right, and I think we can get it over with by, you know, they say August or so. I'm thinking, you know, hopefully we can get it more quicker, you know, quicker than that for sure. But the main thing in this time that I think that we ought to bring up to everybody, I know we've got a lot of stuff going on, but you still need to try to pay your tool bills. You know, don't just throw that off. And that's not only for me, that's every Matco dealer, every Snap-on dealer, you know, especially, and I don't know, I can't speak for Matco or for Snap-on because I know they do have some distributors that are workers of Snap-on. Matco doesn't have that. We own our own business, and this week a couple of times I've had the comment made, well, Matco's going to take care of you doing this. Matco doesn't own my business.
Yeah.
Matco is a supplier to me. Now, do I think Matco's going to help me in any way they can? Yes. But at the end of the day, I still owe Matco, and they're going to need their money so that they can do business, just like I need my money so I can do business.
That's right.
And I feel like, I know Jovin's not not an employee of Snap-on. He owns his own business. So, you know, a lot of people think that just because Jovin's Snap-on and I'm Matco, that we're at this secret rival. We're not. I want him to make money just like I want me to make money. And at the end of the day, when this is all over, it'd be great to be able to sit down with all the other tool guys and go, whew, we made it through this.
We
Thank
made
God
it.
it's over.
Yeah, I don't care if you're Snap-on, you're Cornwell, you're Matco. You know, and at this time, we all need to come together, pay your tool bills what you can pay. Now, you know, with so many people losing their jobs, your tool rep is going to understand that. Like, we're going to know that. But if you're at work and you're making money, don't tell us you can't pay your tool bill and then let us catch you on Facebook buying a $3,000 car. You know, that's just, you know, and I haven't had that happen. Nobody's done that to me. But I have had skips in the past. It's like, I have no money, and then you see on Facebook, it's like, oh, well, you're buying this. Okay.
Can't buy tools, but you can buy it.
Yeah, I think the worst one I ever had was a guy got on here and just told me how bad his life was and how bad the money situation was and how he basically couldn't afford to breathe and this, that, and another. And it's like, okay. And then you go somewhere and they're loading up a 72-inch TV. And it's like, yeah, if it was that bad, I don't think that it... I don't think it's that bad at that point. You know, we do get lied to on a daily basis, but
I think most of you guys, like, I mean, y'all all worked in this field prior to becoming a tool dealer, so you kind of know what ups and downs are, but I don't see any of the guys that run our shop, like if we have a bad week, I couldn't at least come out and tell you, hey Michael, we've had a terrible week, we didn't have no customers, and you would be like, piss on you and start loading stuff up.
Yeah,
like, I think a lot of guys fear that, you know. But
no, I worked at a dealership, and I did work during some times that it was bad. Like, we've had slow times in the economy before. Like, we've all done that. But at least I haven't lived through one to where they're talking about a national shutdown. Yeah. And the reason we're getting to that point is because nobody listens. Like, nobody, like, yeah, I'm just a tool junkie from Mississippi that said last week don't panic, but the thing about it all is everybody's panicking all over the world, and when you do that, you're hurting everybody's business. Like, I understand it's important to do what you gotta do and have fun at the same time, but all the people that were on the beaches last week, like, and well, we're not sick. Well, you don't know if you are or not. And then how many cases was transmitted just because you went and had fun, right? Like, it's at this point.
Bad, the people that's going and having fun, and the people like us that's trying to be careful, they're going to come back and infect us.
Well, it's already happened, and that's the bad thing. It's they went and had their fun. We stayed and worked, and now we're in trouble. And it ain't just the beaches.
Right.
You got people that's going everywhere. You know, people going to Disney World, people going everywhere, you know, having fun, which I know fun's important. But I know for a fact that my wife had 2 probably dollar store kites bought this week. And we were able to occupy our 3 kids, which one of them is going to be occupied just to be Van Halen, but the other 2 is a little harder. We were able to occupy them for hours and let them fly a kite in our yard. Nobody else around, no possible way. So there's other ways to have fun. You know, do what they say, stay at home, like, and shop local, right? Like, I can't tell you how many times this week I went to a restaurant because I have to eat out or carry my lunch. How many times a business that's locally owned is just dead? And they say their business has dropped off. There's one guy that I eat at every Monday and Wednesday. He's local. He owns a restaurant. He was telling me his business has dropped off by 90%. Just because people are freaking out. Just calm down. And like he said, he's not asking people to come sit in the dining room because, of course, it wouldn't be good. But you can still order to go.
Yeah.
Like you can still, like as long as you can still support your local business, do it. Like don't completely shut off right yet. You know, if they shut us down, then yeah, we're gonna have to do that. But I would much rather keep y'all in business than some national chain that's got the billions to withhold it, right?
That's true.
And what's crazy is what I'm seeing is the mom and pop shops, they're doing more to keep their employees employed than the bigger billionaire stores. They're going ahead and cutting their people loose, and the mom and pop stores are pulling money out of savings account to keep their employees at work. And they're the ones that's going to support your baseball teams and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
But
that's right. Boy. Alright guys. Y'all see the new Vise, how cool it is. So, there you go. Alright, like always, if you haven't seen our new t-shirt designs, check the link in the description. We got some cool ones that just come out. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button right down there. Y'all wash your hands. Don't get the corona. Have a good one.
be safe.
See you.